Hi, it's Jill from Jilly Bean Studio. I hope you can come along today for some fun in a composition notebook junk journal. Grab a cup of whatever you enjoy, and I hope we can journal a bit today together. So welcome to my channel, or welcome back. I'm glad you're here. I have been loving composition notebook junk journals. This is my fall one, a full size, and the little mini that I'm working in today is my December daily. If you're familiar with my journaling process and channel, I usually don't journal every single day, so a December daily is a new challenge for me. So I hope you grab whatever journaling supplies that you have, can journal a bit today. I'm going to do a little making towards the end of the video, and yeah, grab a cup of something too. So I decided to put a little Christmas list in the front. I do celebrate Christmas and get myself organized. And I've also added a pocket over the last week, although oops, yeah, that needs some glue. Okay. So that's from an LL Bean cover. And I have a little painty page and some of the little present printables down at the bottom. So feeling good that now I have more of an intro to this little mini composition book. So I have set it up as a daily, as I said, and I'm using little greeting cards and tags, gift tags, as part of my journaling spots. So loving that. And here's my pile of stuff. So I'm really enjoying Elizabeth from Never Hopeless. She has some really fun Christmas prompts. So thank you, Elizabeth, for those. And I'll link her information in the description box below. In my pile of stuff, I'm going to pull out some printed papers today. I'm going to do a little make project, a very simple one, kind of like the snow globes, but a little different. And yeah, let's grab, I have some napkins in here. I've been using these, what are these? These are the reusable plastic bags. The company I think is Ello, E-L-L-O. And my desk recently has just been an avalanche of papers. So I've decided to, besides having my little box of stuff, I've decided to use these little reusable envelopes, and they seem to be working. They're really just for the supplies at hand that I want to grab for the particular journal I'm working in. All right, so we'll put these aside for later and kind of go through the beginning pages. So for December 2nd, Elizabeth's prompts, I'm using, again, mostly I think just as writing prompts. They're really fun. They're things like favorite memory, favorite Christmas tune, things like that. This one, number 3, is winter weather, where you are. So I would hop on over to her channel. You can print them out. I'll link the exact video. And if you're thinking you want to journal about some fun memories or just get some prompts, I think they're a whole lot of fun. So I have on this page, let's see, that is page, that's the 5th. I actually need to journal on that page. I didn't do the journaling on that, but the actual prompt is make a paper snowflake. And then on the 6th was how you decorate for your holiday. All right, now what is this? This is the 7th. So on the 7th, Elizabeth has a color scheme that you use, and I did journal about that in these little gift tags that I'm using, which by the way, I think are perfect for this size journal. Made a little belly band, and then those cute little retro TVs are also one of her printables. Been absolutely loving doing a lot of magazine harvests lately, and while I was digging around, I have to share this with you. Check this out. I cannot believe this one. So look at this. 2004. What was that, like 18? Doing the math, Jill. Yeah, that's like 18 years ago. I don't know. Am I a magazine hoarder? I actually wasn't making junk journals in 2004 at all. So it just was my crafty fun. I'm going to actually pull out this card. I might use this for a tag. Yeah, isn't that something? I love that. You just uncover some treasures. So it was neatly stacked. Oh, look at this. Mary Engelbright. I'm a fan. Ooh, and plaid. Does plaid ever go out of style during the holidays? I don't know. Or is it ever really in style? I don't know that either. All right, so anyways, you're getting, I think, the gist of Sweet Elizabeth's prompts. So nice, so kind. She shared those out in those free printables. Really enjoying those. So those are kind of happening throughout the journal. And then I'm using, again, lots of fun scraps and trim, book pages. On this page, I have it's actually what I'm drinking right now. I have my Swiss Miss hot chocolate. There we go. Ooh. So how is your journaling going? I hope you're grabbing a cup of something you enjoy. Are you doing a December daily? I would love to know what's happening in your journals and on your art table and all of that good stuff. For me, I have been enjoying all the tags and pockets that you can make in a junk journal. Yeah, let's see. That can be a tag later, right? Little bits and trim. I love the gnome trim. Doing the prompts and filling up the pages with all the goodies. So this is 9, and that's a favorite childhood memory. So I have a Rudolph coloring book there. And then this brings us just about to our current pages. So this is 10. And Elizabeth's prompt was, what brings you joy during the Christmas season? So I wrote about the kiddos especially because, I don't know, the holidays for me, a special spot for the kids, you know? So I put down, watch their faces light up, and I made this little tag that looks like a tea bag. I'm going to dangle that somewhere. And this was the belly band I think we put in if you were around for the last video. And that's the eyelash yarn, which I was very happy to get from Dollar Tree, which was at what, like a week and a half ago or something? So maybe they're at the Dollar Tree near you. All right, so that's a bit of catching up. Really enjoying this little mini composition notebook. And prompt 11, which is actually, I'm pretty sure the video is going to post on the 11th. So that is a Dear Santa letter. These are my printables that I created for December, and they are free to you December 2022. I would love if you are interested in them, if you celebrate Christmas or just want sort of presents and gingerbread sort of cookies. They are free in the Ko-fi app, which is in my banner. And I will also link those in the description box below. So you'll see the little gingerbread girl. I plopped her in the pile of buttons on the page, and I've kind of been using the little gingerbreads and the Christmas trees throughout. So yeah, I hope you enjoy those. And what I'm going to do now, I think, for the rest of this session is, that's the tag and the prompts that I did last video. Just like 10 ideas to use in your junk journal. Those are some of the things I've been enjoying. All right, moving forward. I will complete my thought. I have been really enjoying prepping my journal lately with all sorts of goodies and pretty papers. And what I'm going to do today is similar to what I did with the snow globes a video or two ago. And that's just use pretty printed and inky papers to make simple, backgrounds and embellishments for my junk journal. So if you want to do this too, It is not a new idea at all. I guess what is a new twist for me is that I have been making and cutting out snowflakes since childhood, but I always do it on white paper. I've always done it on maybe construction paper as a little kid. And so for my journal, I just decided that this would be a new fun twist. So I've done a bunch already, and I've pulled pretty papers from all sorts of places. So this is one from a Flow magazine. I think it was meant to be folded in an envelope, but that ship has sailed. And I have the inky page that's sort of green and turquoise on the right. I made those in the summer. I love that about our art though, because every time I look at that inky paper, I think about when I made it. And now, of course, it's December. It is chilly. It is probably going to be snowing very soon here where I live in New England, in Connecticut. And yeah, so, but there's still a little bit of summer on that paper there. And what I'm doing right now is you need a square for a snowflake. I am not too worried about measuring, but I did kind of, just for the sake of sharing my process, kind of measure. I think that was about 2 1/4 square. So again, you can measure or eyeball it and trim it if you want to be precise. Of course, you can be precise. I tend to just go for it. So I am going to trim that little bit. Okay, so it's folded in half, and then you fold it in half. Give it a good crease, and then you fold it in a triangle. So 2 folds in half and then a triangle. Now, I remember as kids, we folded it more than that, and it almost made it like you couldn't cut it. But the more you do fold it, and the more cuts you have, the more intricate your pattern. So that is something to think about. But these are simple, they're easy, they're fun, and you cut on the fold. So just make sure that you're doing that. That's where the majority of your repeat pattern is. And yeah, these little paper bits are gonna fly everywhere. I'll probably be finding them who knows when. I've made them in all different sizes, and I'm thinking just like the little printables, I'm adding like the gingerbread and the presents kind of throughout the journal. This sort of became a thing for me this last week, and I've been adding them throughout the journal as well. So I think sometimes it's nice to have a few, oops, oh well, I got a little goof there. That's okay. Glue will help that. But I think it's kind of nice sometimes to have a few things that you have throughout your journal. So yeah, voila. So I'm thinking this may be one. Okay, and another idea that's just as easy is adding that to making a tag. So that was just kind of what I was thinking. You could take a little bit of your yarn or baker's twine. I could glue that right down, actually. I think that would be really pretty on the craft paper. And that could be a really sweet tag. All right, to my summer paper, even though I am drinking hot chocolate, I am in a nice, soft, cozy sweater. And it is chilly here. It is definitely winter coat weather. So how is your journaling going wherever you are? Whatever climate or season you're in. I know this is the cozy time of year where all the layers and socks and scarves and all of that. and maybe white snow tomorrow. All of that kind of gets reflected in my documenting and in the journal. Yeah, okay, so this is a little bit thinner paper. I'm going to be careful as I cut ever so delicately. This, I think the inky paper is on more of like a rice paper. And if I wanted to, I could cut the corners. You certainly could. And then you can have more of a rounded snowflake, or you could do more of a zigzag and have, you know, more geometric looks. But, oh, I like that. Kind of a heart thing there. That's a little cutie. So you never know what you're going to get with a snowflake, right? They always say no two are alike. And on the right hand side, that's a big one. I did more with rounded edges. So that has been my week of December journaling, playing with more fun papers, using Elizabeth's fun prompts, and enjoying this cute little experiment, my December daily. So again, please let me know what you're enjoying. Love to hear about your journaling fun. And I think I'm going to keep prepping the pages and adding more of these little snowflakes. Love that little pom-pom trim. Okay, well, thanks so much for watching, and happy journaling to you.